Must-Have Monday, brought to you by Scrapbooking.Life. To purchase this great kit, simply go to Scrapbooking.Life and look for the kit named Blessed. It's also kit number P253. Today we're going to be putting this together. This is authentic paper, the prints are. The solid wording Blessed is a close to my heart paper called New England Ivy. And then the other two solids are from Basil. The ribbon is a close to my heart ribbon. It is retired, but I do give you plenty of it in the kit. You'll notice a little featured tag here. This is part of the authentic line. It says, "May your blessings outnumber the shamrocks that grow." We'll be using a punch to make this piece here on the side. The wording Blessed is already cut out for you, as well as this beautiful doll, Julie Nutting stamp set, but I've created for you a doll either with auburn hair, blonde, brown, or dark hair. So make sure you purchase the kit for the doll's hair color that you prefer. So I want you to grab your tools. What you will need is your foam tape, glue dots, adhesive, a ruler, pair of scissors, and score tape. I also did use a liquid adhesive to put down the wording Blessed. If you have that available, great. If not, you can use a dry adhesive. So gather all your tools and we'll see you soon. Okay, now that we've unpacked our kit, I just laid it out so you could see kind of how it's going to go together. There is a picture on the front of your kit that will help you lay it out as well, but feel free to pause as we go through this video in case you need to stop and do anything. I'm going to set this second page over to the side. We're going to go over how I put this one together. Then instead of you watching me assemble in full speed, I am going to fast forward through it. You can watch me glue and adhesive as we go, but simply just putting it together is very basic. Now I did go ahead and put some foam tape on the back of my Julie Nutting paper doll and on the back of my shamrock. I'm just going to set those to the side. We're going to start here with this large piece of argyle print. This is from the Authentic Charmed line. We're going to put it down. Now our photo mats do hold a 4x6 picture. In our little journaling spot here, I'm going to use a gold metallic marker from Close to My Heart, Z1768. They are still available for sale, and you can go to my Close to My Heart website to order that if you'd like to. But I'm just going to simply write in gold on there later in the video so you'll know what I've used. I'm using a Tombow permanent adhesive to adhere my papers. And, then I'll probably just use a glue dot or two. When I go to put down ribbon later, I'll be using this score tape. It's just a real thin score tape. Again, the paper is called Authentic paper. If you need some extra sheets of it, besides what just comes in the kit, when you click on the Must Have Monday link, you'll see some available papers that coordinate with it. I don't have all the sheets left in the series, but I do have some. So they'll be listed there if you want to purchase additional ones in case you want to add on to your book or to your layouts. Okay, so back to assembly. Here, this is going to line up directly against this page, right there on the edge. All these are distressed already for you, so you don't have to worry about that. This large polka dotted piece is going to sit right up underneath that argyle print. This simply just goes to the center of that one. Then these punched pieces, these were just 1.5 inch strips of paper, and I punched them with this Stampin' Up punch. A lot of fun. I don't know if it's still available, but I love this punch. I always get a good cut from Stampin' Up punches. When I go to assemble, I'm simply going to lay this so that you can still see the argyle print through the holes there. And I don't want to cover up a lot of that because that photo mat's cut to fit right here. And again, that's a 4x6 photo mat. And then I'm going to put down this piece before I glue this one down. And I'll probably adhere this to the top of this, then adhere the whole thing to here. So you'll see that just go kind of transition as I glue it together. Again, I don't want y'all to sit and watch me glue, so I'm going to fast forward through that. You'll be able to see it and pause it if you need to catch up. Now I was going to foam tape my letters to raise them, but instead I decided I'm going to glue that blessed wording down, and then I'm going to pop up my girl here. So, and I am going to just a little, I'm OCD, so just a little mental note there. When I stick her down, watch where her legs sit, because there is, you know, a cutout there. I'm going to make sure that her legs are not between two pieces of paper, but it looks like she has a solid dimension behind her. To me, it does make a difference. It's up to you really when you go to put that down, but it's just something to be aware of. So I'm going to start assembling, and we're going to fast forward through this portion. So just bear with me. Again, you can pause it if you need to and catch up with us as we go. The dolls were available with different hair colors when you ordered. So you may not have this color. You may have a dark hair, brown, or a blonde-headed little girl. I'm just using the red head because it matches more of my hair color, okay? So bear with us as we put this together real quick. Okay, so there's page one. I forgot to include this little strip or show you this little strip I've included. I've left it long so that you can write whatever you want, or you can leave it off, but that's why I put my letters a little lower, because I wanted to say oh so blessed. And I will write part of my journaling here, or a date or something here, again with that gold metallic pen from Close to My Heart. They also make them, Recollections makes some. I've got one of theirs as well. Theirs has a softer tip. Close to My Heart's has a harder tip. It's easier to write with, I think, to get more detail. It's really up to you and what you like. So I'm going to move on to the second page. Oh, and this little piece right here, you saw me put glue on the wrong side. I do that sometimes. This is a glue eraser. I've had it for forever. You'll notice it's covered in glitter and stuff. But if you put a dry adhesive down, again, only a dry adhesive, you can easily pick that back up with a glue eraser. These were sold by Close to My Heart. They're still available on their website. Mine is sherryowens.ctmh.com if you want to go there, and I'll put the link there at the bottom of the page. So anyways, that takes off any dry adhesive. So we're going to move on to our second page. Now on the second page, you'll see a couple pieces of ribbon. I am going to tie what I call a knot bow, and literally you're just taking a piece of ribbon and tying it in a knot, and then trimming your edges to the length you want it to be. I'm going to be using score tape to put down my ribbon just because I want it to stay in one place. You are receiving in this kit this piece right here, and it's shown as one piece in the kit. You'll get that one piece. I trimmed mine because I'm going to put ribbon on one side of it and kind of make my banner move out. So you'll see me do that. Because this is the same size, the background piece here is the same size as your banner piece, you can make it any length you want. I thought some people might want to turn it into a place for a small photo or have some flexibility with it. So you just cut it to whatever size works for you. And we'll go from there. Again, I'm just going to be assembling at this point. So I'm going to literally fast forward through this point. Again, pause it if you need to catch up. And I'll talk to you again at the end. Okay, so here's our 2-page layout. A couple things I changed along the way. I did add some foam tape. This is just by Express It foam tape. It comes in white. There's also a black version. I used white on my light layouts. I use black foam tape when I'm using darker paper. But anytime I have a wraparound like this, where you saw that we tucked the ribbon underneath, that causes a dip in your paper when you go to adhere it to the page. So I like to pop mine up with foam tape. So I don't have that dip, and it gives it a little bit more dimension as well. You can also have moved this a little bit further to come across further on your page if you like. Just totally up to you. But here's our 2-page layout. Again, this was directional. I should have pointed that out at the beginning, and I apologize for not doing that, but that is directional. So you want to make sure those two do go together smoothly. If you have any questions, please feel free to email me at Sherry@Scrapbooking.Life. Thank you for joining us today.